if you like freedom, you should come to Florida. Well, that makes Ron DeSantis the target of the left. And so the left freaks out and goes after Ron DeSantis on a regular basis. They released an ad against Ron DeSantis yesterday. A new, I call it grass tops because it's not grassroots. It's called grass tops. Billionaires funding some little group, some like psychotic billionaires from Silicon Valley. I don't know. It's called Remove Ron. Remove Ron released an ad yesterday, and it went something like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of your cabin crew, we'd like to inform you that we have officially entered Florida airspace. Now that we're making our final descent, please watch this short message from Governor Ron DeSantis on COVID-19. Thereafter, everyone on board will be required to comply with the state's Forever Purge.
We are not doing any vaccine passports in the state of Florida. We trust people to make their own decisions in this state. We are not going to be bludgeoning people with restrictions and mandates and lockdowns or any of that stuff.
As Governor DeSantis stated, while you're within state lines, you do not have to wear a mask. You do not have to get a vaccine. It is against the law for private businesses or schools to mandate masks or vaccines. And you have the absolute right to infect whoever you want, whenever, and wherever with COVID-19. Thank you for traveling with us, and please, enjoy your Forever Purge.
COVID-19 is surging again.
This is the time to double down.
The governor is doubling down. He says students shouldn't be forced to wear masks.
If you are trying to lock people down, I'm going to stand in your way.
Florida just requested 300 new ventilators.
Hospitals are filling up here.
There is evidence that children are making up much higher cases that are emerging.
The numbers continue to rise across Florida.
This fall, don't breathe in.
This is insane.
The Forever Purge. Coming to a theater and live streaming networks near you.
Let's go to Florida. That's the greatest ad I've ever seen. This is like, wait a second, did they just make his greatest campaign ad? Ron DeSantis doesn't have to spend money on ads now. He just run that. I reached out to the member of the DeSantis team for a comment, and here is what they sent me on background. Are you guys ready to hear from Ron DeSantis' team on that ad? Here is the world exclusive. Here is a comment on background. Here we go. It's telling that a horror film soundtrack plays during clips of Governor DeSantis saying things like, "We trust people to make their own decisions in the state. We're not going to be bludgeoned by people." The premise of this ad is that Floridians should be afraid of freedom and should beg for eternal COVID tyranny instead. This is absurd. Governor DeSantis' critics believe that politicians should violate citizens' rights and trample the Constitution. They venerate petty tyrants who impose lockdowns and mandates by executive fiat and wish Florida was a biomedical security state like communist China. Governor DeSantis has fought hard to keep Florida free and will keep fighting every day for Florida's rights. Americans know that, and the propaganda isn't working. That's why hundreds of people move to Florida from lockdown states every single day. Boom. That is the response from the Ron DeSantis office, directly from a spokesperson. There you go, guys. That is libs self-owning once again. They swing, they miss, they hit themselves right in the face. They try so hard to hurt Ron DeSantis, and the reason why is that he was never supposed to happen. Ron DeSantis was never supposed to be governor. They were supposed to have Andrew Gillum in the state. They were then going to make sure that Florida was locked down and felt the pain just like New York. But what happens when the federal government steps in and mandates everybody do things is that you destroy your republic. The republic's over. It dissolves. That is the current precipice that we're running up against right now, because the Democrats are going full Leroy Jenkins, full Kool-Aid man, directly through that delineating line that says people can live the way they want. You don't like it in Montana, you don't like it in Wisconsin, you don't like it in Michigan, you go down to Alabama, you go to California, you go to Arizona, whatever. Whatever's your thing, right? If you don't like the policies of California, you move. If you don't like the policies of Colorado, you go to Iowa. That's federalism. That's also freedom. That's also what living in a republic means. What living in a republic means is that we, as the Republicans, meaning we as free people, we can choose for ourselves the way in which we want to live. And the federal government sort of holds it all together very loosely, holds together a military, a monetary system, and so on and so forth. When the federal government comes down and crushes your small business, and crushes your lifestyle, and crushes your bodily autonomy, well, then you're not a republic anymore. Well, then the country is gone. There's no such thing as a republic anymore. You're finished. And so we need to be very, very careful in messaging exactly what is at stake with this $3.5 trillion bill, because this bill does exactly that. It resets the entire relationship in America between the person and the state. Florida shows right now exactly how powerful freedom is, exactly how desirable freedom is. The property prices down here are insane. The amount of people moving to the state is going to get like 12 new congressional seats. Florida's population has exploded above 20 million, and it's only growing, and it's awesome. The best part about the culture down here is it's a culture of freedom. We don't care what your skin color is. We don't care what your background is. My first day in Tampa, there was a parade down my street against communism. That's right. Who was marching in that parade? Hispanics. Cubans, Venezuelans, Mexicans. They were marching in that parade on my street against communism, chanting F communism, F Castro. This culture is incredible. Being in Florida is incredible, and every governor in America, every red state governor in America needs to look at what's happening here and needs to do the same. It's time for us to fight back against tyranny and let not your heart be troubled. America has always been protected by those who fight against tyranny, patriots. Sometimes it seems insurmountable. But we fight and we win because we have God on our side, because we have rights on our side, because the foundation of this country on our side. So everyone, keep fighting, be encouraged. God bless you. We love all of you patriots. We are in a movement together. Let's keep going and let's win. Thank you for watching. We are 100% independent news. Are you sick of being lied to? We certainly are. That's why we started this channel. But we can't do it without you. We can't keep going without your help. All we ask is that you click like and subscribe and share this video. It's free. And it keeps us going, it keeps us growing, it keeps us getting the truth out there to break the rotted corporate media infrastructure that wants to lie to you every single day, wants to corrupt your narratives, your truth, your story, and your very society. So support us by clicking like, clicking subscribe, and thank you, Patriots.